That would be ideal, but, you know, when you go all in, you go all in, right?
True.
I mean, it's a pork
Go
chop.
hard or
Pork
go
chops
home.
are made of ham, so maybe we'll see him pull something out tomorrow.
Perhaps. But again, I don't know. I think he's going to have some respect for Genghis Khan because, you know, you figure somebody with a name like Genghis Khan is going to be a Khan main. I don't know. Just a hunch on my part.
I don't know. Best Dibs NA wasn't a Dibs main, so.
No. In fact, he didn't even play in that, did he?
No.
He didn't play in Best Dibs World. We tried to get him to play in it, but he just wouldn't do it for some reason.
Well, he didn't
had
even
to work
main
or
Dibs
something.
at that point, so. It was one of those things where early on in beta, he just decided Dibs was cute, so he reserved the name Best Dibs NA. But then didn't necessarily always play Dibs.
Well, Porkchop is coming up ahead on the early CS here. He's up like 4 already, 5 now. So definitely showing off his farming skills.
Which is odd, because he's the tactician.
Genghis Khan?
No. Pork chops. Pork chops ahead. And he's the tactician.
Oh yeah, that's true. Right. I got him backwards for a second. It's going to be hard to say who's got more money. Well, we know who has more experience. Cobb's up on the experience right now.
Pork chop has
Genghis
more
Khan,
money.
that is.
That's the nice thing about hitting 1 and Q in spectator mode. You can see how much VIM they have. He's only up by about 40, though, so it's not a huge difference for the CS advantage. That's the thing, is he's up by 8 CS, but it's only 40 VIM because he's tactician and not gladiator.
Yeah, so he's a gladiator. It might be...
It
might be different because he's landing a lot.
Yeah.
But it's... I don't know, maybe this is something different for Genghis Khan, because he does play tactician for TMP4, so... I mean, you would kind of expect that with a Khan main, so...
Yeah, I, like you were saying earlier, I'm a bigger fan of the mages being the tacticians in lanes, but that's just my personal preference. Some people pull it off the gladiators very successfully. I'm just not that people, so...
Right. Well, I mean, and some of the mages make very, very good gladiators. Kind of like Zalgus, being perfectly fine gladiator. Ashabel with the Gale spam, very good gladiator.
And I still don't like her as gladiator, but again, that's just me.
And then, of course, there's the classic gladiator mage, Fedmore, so...
Yeah, gladiator Dibs, though. That's OP.
Oh, yeah, no kidding. Yeah, Otzi showed that to great effect. That split-pushing Dibs. You just go down, attack the core, and pulse a... I can't believe they sent Fayrust to go after Dibs. And it's like, come on, you're bringing your AD carry out of the fight to chase the guy who can reposition himself pretty much instantly. It's like, oh my god, really, guys?
Well, I think the funny thing about it was Pluto and Zwill were casting, I think, that match. I can't remember exactly.
Look at that damage.
But that was almost a 100-0.
Yeah.
Just doing work. I wasn't even expecting that. They are fairly equal overall, and that's gonna actually. He missed one of them, or else that would have been it. This could get turned around, and it's going to.
I think it is. Porkchop may win this. Yeah, the smack in the butt with the tentacle, and that'll do it.
I thought Genghis Khan had that. That's a quick. That's a quick one up there. So we're gonna go into game 2 here. I was gonna say though they were saying that the Dibs thing, it's pulling out an unconventional thing, blah blah. No, Otzi's been doing that for a very long time, and that's something that you'd seen in some tournaments quite a bit, just not for a while. But that gladiator Dibs is really strong. So we will get into game 2. We will swap the sides. Porkchop up 1-0.
In fact, we actually saw a lot of gladiator Dibs in Best Dibs World. In fact, it was Beardish that ran that. And he ended up taking the whole thing. Then again, I still don't believe him when he said this. Right after that tournament when he said, just like, I've only played Dibs for like 2 weeks. It's like, yeah, right.
It's possible.
I'm not buying that.
It's possible. We've had people, hop into these games and do really well, even though that's not something that they really play at all. It's all about mechanics at a certain point. And you play a lot, like, even if that's not something that you're, like, always playing in solo queue, you play a lot of different stuff. A lot of people play a lot of stuff. Not everybody just sits on one character all the time, so... And we're going to see the roles locked in just the same.
Exactly the
everybody's
same.
Going to flip sides. The roles didn't really come into play there at all, so it doesn't really matter. I guess
Well, you didn't see it change how the players played it, but in the end,
doesn't really matter because they didn't shop, so the roles meant nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not harassing anyway, even as a gladiator in a 1v1 format, then you're in trouble. They were both harassing, and I think it really just came down to that one skill shot miss. That was it. Like, I thought it was all over, and one of them just kind of whiffed.
Justice954 asking an excellent question. Has there been a best desecrator yet? No, but we've gotten a lot of requests for it.
Yeah. Best fridge world. It's not a... oh, I lost it. It's not a Kenmore. That's what I was going to say. It's a Frigidaire. So they're going to come out and harass early, and this is just in Porkchop's advantage.
Yeah.
He's just going to make some money.
You know his Genghis Khan right here?
He's already got his 40 Vim. Yeah, he's going to go back and shop.
Yeah. You're going to get an extra potion.
Yeah,
if I was Genghis Khan, I'd just set him with binding. It's I don't even give him anything.
Well, yeah, but he's going to go back as well, which is smart. You don't want to be down any health. He's going to be down a health potion.
Yeah, so that's 150 health that he's down.
Not down any health.
Yeah.
And they are starting off completely differently. So we see Porkchop starting with the Endless Delights, Genghis Khan starting with the Captivate. Obviously, vastly different playstyle choices. They said, everybody's got their argument one way or the other. So, obviously, with these two, they're in that debate.
Yeah, that's one thing I love about this matchup is that there's different ways you could go with the skill build and make it work. I think the best example we saw that was best Zalgus world. Like you could make an argument for starting with any one of your 3 skills, really.
Yeah, and we actually saw the auto attackers with the W maxes doing some solid work.
Yeah, took somebody all the way to the finals on an auto attack Zalgus.
In a 1v1 format, it's pretty OP.
Yeah, not as OP as Otzi's chain max though. So
yeah,
which ended up winning the day.
That's a wave clear. It's just so much wave clear. When you max that and you get some power behind it, you just shoot it straight through the wave as it walks through, and it's gone. So we're seeing Porkchop
doesn't really take
again.
all that much power either.
Porkchop coming out with again the early CS advantage, despite being a tactician.
Right. So I'm almost thinking Giga should have gone tactician here.
Well, again, it didn't really matter the last round because they died before they shopped. But if we actually get to see some shopping, we'll see if they can pull off an advantage. He was a couple hundreds Vim ahead. Porkchop was so. If they had not finished that off there, he could have come back with a solid item advantage, which would just lead to an even bigger CS advantage if played right.
Right. Yeah, there is no golden gun effect in Dawngate, unfortunately, where you do more damage based on the amount of Vim you're sitting on. That doesn't happen. I imagine that would be pretty cool if somebody did that in a MOBA, but, hasn't happened yet.
I think one of the... Well, I mean, I guess you kind of see this in some MOBAs, is that you have to realize that advantage by actually shopping. And whether it's like Dawngate and LoL where you have to go back and shop, or whether it's like Dota where you just send your courier, one way or the other you've got to get those items to do more damage. Unless you're Heroes of the Storm, which is more of an arena brawler. As opposed to a traditional MOBA, because there's just no items, and it's more of a... It reminds me, actually, oddly enough, of Wrath of Heroes.
Oh, yeah.
Warhammer Online Wrath of Heroes. No items, and it's just all about, using your abilities and controlling the map. So it's interesting to see a kind of Blizzard go in the way of a game that did not make it out of beta. But, oh well, RIP.
Yeah, I do miss that game. But oh well, But then again, Heroes of the Storm, it's Blizzard. They can probably do a lot of things to make money
Now we go in and we see the drain go down. Genghis Khan throwing that out on Porkchop. I do like the animations now. There was a time when we couldn't always tell who was throwing that on who, but now there's a solid green glow on the person that throws it down and a solid red one on the person that's getting drained. So the only problem is when
Yeah,
they're
that was
both
very
draining
nice.
each other, and then you're like, what? It's Christmas! It's red and green everywhere! Yeah, I think Abathur versus Abathur would be a little rough in here.
Abathur, oh my god.
So,
Which
CS,
one of them can siege the enemy base first?
Yeah,
Oh,
CS
God.
about a wave advantage for Porkchop. He's getting shoved under his binding now, though, so Genghis Khan with the health advantage.
Yeah.
Porkchop,
I think
though,
Genghis
sitting
Khan
on...
just got sick of getting pushed around.
Porkchop's sitting on his drain, though. Again, he didn't use it, so... While it is a health advantage, it's not a fully realized one, because Porkchop has
Oh,
the
here we
ability
go.
to finish
Where's
him
the
off, and
ultimate?
there it goes.
There it is. It's going to miss, though. Oh, if that had landed, that was a
That's
kill.
it! He
It's
moved
a
in
kill
for that
anyway.
last auto attack. GG Porkchop, going 2-0 over Genghis Khan.
Wow, that was fast.
So again, I mean, both of these competitors are going to be in the top 8 finals tomorrow, so it's more for pride than anything else at this point. But that lets us go and see if we can get in some other lobbies, so if Towther wants to hop over.
Yeah, let me see if there's anything actually up in the custom lane lobby right now. Not yet. I'll jump up there and see.
Maybe we can get you another bonus round from round 4. And I'm going to update the brackets. Brackets. Where are you, brackets? There's the brackets. Alright, so we already know that Kissalicious Lips had to bow out of the 4th round of the tournament, so Jimber Jangers go ahead, gets a point for just getting that bye. Cine and Gallardo match is going on right now. Paradelton and Merc is going on right now. We'll see if we can get into the second round of the second set of one of those. Careful, guys. Nightbot does not like lots of caps and stuff. He will come in and lay the hammer down. I am not hearing anything back, so we will continue to wait on him. While we do that, we will give away another Crystal Waystone Ward skin. Get straight from the heart of the world. 100% pure blue crystal waystones. Right out of the Holy Woods. So it's a numbers giveaway. Just spam numbers until you win. Make sure you're following the channel. If you're not following, I just hit re-roll and somebody else gets it. Oh, Wom actually had to drop out. He messaged and said something came up and he wasn't going to be available today. It is unfortunate. I was looking forward to see him. He does join us for our community casted games, so I was looking forward to see his call. That would be an interesting name change rating. Alright, remember the giveaway will begin numbers 1 through 100. You can guess multiple times. I will message you if you win. It does help if you wait until after it tells you to go.
Yeah,
by the time you hear me say this, it will have already gone. But, you know.
Oh yeah, true. So yeah, just like last round, Porkchop won before everybody else did their 2 games. So
Chakai,
we are
dude,
waiting
you
on
just
a game
won.
2.
But you know, that's
Hacks.
just kind of the way it works.
Rigged.
You're gonna have to
Calling
decide if
rigged.
you want to give that to somebody. I will send it to you. You can send it to somebody else. That's it's just how it works. Make sure I didn't send the same one twice. Okay, no, I didn't. All right, so that's good.
Oh come on! I think that would have been totally fair to send them the same one twice, right?
Yeah, that can happen. It's all good, all good. All right, so I mean, it's looking pretty good for Porkchop. Porkchop's coming out pretty much the top of the round.
Did he drop a set?
No, he won all 4.
Porkchop didn't drop
so
his game. Yeah,
he's got a
that's only
perfect
the
score.
second time that's happened. The only other person to do that was Naori in Best Ferris World.
Yeah. Didn't work out well for him, but
no, he
did go. But he did go perfect in the first round.
Yep.
Jimberjanger is currently sitting in second place, so we just got to see what's going on with Paradelton and Merrick. Cine and Gallardo. Cine and Gallardo were towards the bottom of the list, so they just want to. They're all confirmed in at this point, just because Kisilicious had to drop out. So unless, I guess unless Cine just loses hard to Gallardo, technically, Cine might come in lower in the point score. But if Kisilicious couldn't make it today, I would just go ahead and call that an out.
Pork chop. Comskim confirmed. Oh god, don't give him any more of an ego than he already has, man.
So would it just be a big walking pork chop? Like, is that?
I get.
And it throws out like little mini hams.
No, his cape is made of pigskin, so he has like a football cape, you know. No, that was awful. I'll see myself out now.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, one thing interesting, though, it looks like round 2 was the closest round that we had all day. It's like we had 1-1, 1-1, and 1-1.
Yeah, that happens when you're first getting set up. Like the first round of seeding is completely random in a Swiss, but the second round, people are a little more balanced because you know who's actually won. Like in the first round, you're gonna see like, are they gonna be able to hold up going into the second round? Third round, it's gonna switch up the competitors based off what happened previously. So then it comes back. Comes back again in the fourth. The more people you have, actually, the stronger the rounds become as you go on, and the better the matchups sometimes, the more even. Just because you have more time to kind of weed out like who truly is balanced. But we usually end up running about 4 rounds pretty much every time.
Yeah, it takes 17 people to actually check in to force the 5th round.
Yeah. And usually we're sitting around 14. 12 to 14. Pretty good solid turnout. We have been doing this since January, so all year long. We are the longest running 1v1 tournament in the Dawn Gate. So one of these days.
His name is actually based off the dog from Doug. Oh man, I remember watching that as a kid. You remember Doug?
Tentacles replaced by bacon, though. I think there's a lot of people that would like that.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I know you wouldn't, but there are a lot of people that would like to see that. I think we were talking about like chef skins one time, and you go over the bacon buff. Yeah. Actually, Money Pigs actually would be walking slabs of bacon, like in ham. It'd be interesting.
Muse Killer Tofu. Now, even I'm gonna take exception to that. No.
Not seeing anything pop up in the lobby here.
Yeah, and I told the players to PM me when a game is ready. Oh, actually, we have something from Merc is ready for game 2, so I'm going to go up there and get that set up.
All right, so that'll be Paradelton versus Merc. So we will get a bonus match, hopefully. That should be a good matchup. Both of those players are pretty strong in the Dawn Gate Arena. Currently in the standings, they're rocking like 4th and 5th, so incredibly even in the numbers game as well. Remember, the top 8 finals will start tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern. So that is 11 Pacific. We should be over on the Waystone Games channel, because they should be done with their extra live stream. It should be. It depends. Like, if they forget to change the titles or something and they all pass out, then we may just have to have it here on the Shapers Guild channel again. It's all good, one way or the other. Looks like Terrelther is getting the lobby set up, so I will hop in there.
Okay, and for your overlay, Merc won game 1.
Merc won game 1. Alrighty. Alrighty, so 1-0 Merc. And Best Mina World tournament will be hilarious when it comes by. Justice, yeah, we've talked about that quite a bit. I actually had rules for that if it had happened in the Invitational. And because basically what we were going to do was have we were going to have some extra helpers in the lanes. Basically, somebody on both sides that took no spells and no abilities walked in, hit S, and stood kind of for each team off to the sides, and then they could hop in and out if they wanted. Move around with them. So, I don't know. I don't know that that's something we'll do because it's just such a weird matchup, but it could show up in an Invitational at some point. So we do have Paradelton now in the lobby.
All right. let's do it. Wait, I have to wait. I'm gonna wait then.
Oh yeah, if he was mortal last time, then swaps around.
Okay. Now we can start.
So we'll see Merc up 1-0 over Paradelton. Can Paradelton stay in? Going teasing the Predator.
Do it, dude. Come on, man.
Jeez. Oh,
Go for it, bro. See, now this is something I was actually talking to Garwar about before we started running Best Shaper World. Is actually potentially having a 2-kill rule just because of the Predator rule.
Yeah, no.
But in the end, we decided no.
No. 1 kill and it's over. Because basically, if you get 1 kill in a 1v1, you're going to get the second one. It's going to happen. Because you'll get the money and you'll get the dominance in the lane, and you're either going to push to the binding and take the binding, or you're going to get the CS lead. There's really no point after that to even continue. But he did switch into Tactician, so Gladiator and Merc, Tactician on Paradelton. And places everyone!
Run!
Places everyone!
We're on in 3, 2, 1! Alright, let's see what everybody's running here. Looks like Merc's, well, it's Warden.
Yeah.
Is anybody really surprised by Warden by now?
Region, Warden. Warden is the theme of the
day.
day.
There you go,
there's
Paradelton.
the 16 power, 16 magic.
There we go.
Paradelton.
With the will. Okay.
Oh, and now I
like
can switch. Now the bug is gone. I can switch between them, and it's auto-changing again. So it's an intermittent bug on the loadouts. Waste on games if you're watching. The bug is still there.
Good to know.
But we will see. Again, we've got Endless Delights taken by Merc. Paradelton has not taken anything.
Oh, getting the Alpha Strike.
Picks a Wither.
Merc is. Oh,
Wither
he's
and
going
Endless
all in
Delight.
right now.
Oh, once he saw the Wither, he knew he could throw down the drain.
Forth.
He's got to get out of there at that point.
Yeah, Paradelton really, really low. My gosh. Well, this could be a very quick game too, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, wait, Paradelton, bro, you gotta get out of here, man.
Merc could walk up and eat that tower shot, I think. I think that would be worth it.
He probably could, but his
eggs weren't up. Oh, if the eggs had been up, he could have just walked in and finished him off. That's unfortunate.
But the cooldown on eggs right now is 11 seconds. Yeah. The back takes what, 8?
Well, yeah, I'm just saying. Like,
he
was only a couple seconds off. It was just so rough. Para does go back and pick up 6 potions total, though. So
but then again, he's going to see the early.
Picked up 2, but he's conceding the early CS. But he's a tactician, so it doesn't matter. Merc only actually picks up 3 CS. So what is he doing?
I don't know. Paradelton, you crazy, bro. There's the eggs going down. Merc does. Oh, God, the binding shot.
I don't understand.
What is going on? I don't understand my world right now.
I mean, if he's having connection issues, he could let us know, but that's pretty rough.
Yeah. I mean, they're both in European Union, so...
Oh, yeah, we are in an EU server. That's why my ping's 140.
Yeah.
So they're playing on their home servers, and Paradelton's still walking out. I don't know. I don't know. So Merc going for the Flourish Endless Delights combo, while Paradelton's going Captivate Endless Delights at level 2. CS is only 3 off, so not a horrible thing.
Right.
Paradelton still has 3 health potions, so...
Yeah, and if you look at the actual money, you take into account that Paradelton spent an extra 80 on potions, he's down 60. Oh god, Captivate down, here's auto attack, Endless Delights, walks through 4 of them. Paradelton wanting to go back already?
He's got enough money. Go back
and buy a power or something?
Yeah, I mean he could. What?
A resilience?
What are you doing?
I mean, I guess maybe he doesn't want to take damage from minions?
Form stacking OP?
Yeah.
Oh, Paradelton. Yeah, Justice saying Paradelton's vitality seems to be madness. Confirmed calm IRL. I don't know. Maybe he's got that wheel decide side up, and he's just kind of spinning it to decide what he's going to buy. And I'm guessing by the silence, Terrelthur's internet probably went all wonky, so he'll be back shortly with a burst. Merc going in, Paradalton trading kind of okay. The auto attack's just not doing any damage with the resilience, so he drops the Wither down, but Merc drops the drain. And Paradalton actually wins that trade. What is this madness? I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on right now. It was so crazy it worked. So they've kind of traded sides here. Now they're evening it out. Each playing on the other's side of the field. And he's kind of making up the Vim. I mean, he's got an item up and still at about half the Vim, so not a horrible disadvantage. In the CS, he is very far down in CS, so he needs to play for the actual kill in this match if he wants to get a win. You definitely need to have some decent experience last hitting with Calm to do well in CS, unless you're just going for that Eggs rush and using those to clear things out, because it's just with mages in general. Oh, with the Endless Delight's back behind to force him to move towards the turret and trade with the minion aggro potentially, but not enough minions there to really do much. Confirmed, Terrelthur down, everybody. The internet OP today. Usually this happens to me and I'm the one that gets booted, and I blame the Dawn Gate most of the time. So now Terrelthur is getting to see my pain. So kind of stop the harass, going back to farming. Merc still down, up, excuse me, by about 10. Close to about 8. Not going to be a major advantage at this point, though. Up about 600 Vim, so he's making that advantage work in his favor. Even though Paradalton does have an item up on him, it is a defensive item, so it's not going to help a ton in the fights. It does help a little bit. They're both out of their potions. Terrelthur has returned finally.
Oh my God, what was going on? The thing is, that close raid call and I could still hear you.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm going like, what is this sorcery? I don't understand.
So doing okay. I mean, Paradalton came back with that resilience. I thought it was crazy, but then he forced Merc out for a bit. But it's evened up again. Paradalton get a lot more aggressive, throwing down these zoning abilities. They're not really doing any damage, but they're kind of forcing Merc to go in directions he doesn't necessarily want to go.
Rip.
Close the CS advantage again by 1. So baby steps, about still 640 or so Vim advantage for Merc, though. Paradalton does have an extra item, but it's not enough to make up the difference. Overall, I think it's about
a 200 Vim.
Yeah, about 200 Vim. That's a nice combo there by Paradalton. Flourishes out of the egg. He does a lot of damage.
All the minions.
Oh, the Captivate misses. He did not predict that well. Paradalton in trouble. He just needs to run.
And he is, but
one more! Oh, and he pulls it out!
No, minions OP!
Paradalton, the Dream Maker.
Oh, man. And going out to the binding just for show. Couldn't expect anything less from Paradalton there. Wow.
I don't even understand.
The minions. Those minions.
Goes out with a will and a resilience and wins the match. So...
Yeah, exactly. The resilience wins the game because the minions can't really hurt you when you have resilience. So
yeah, and that's what killed Merc there. Really, was those minions. I mean, Paradalton just completely whiffed his finale, completely misplayed because he thought Merc was going to go the other way, and I mean that would have finished the combo right there, but he traded the finale for lots of minion aggro. Crazy. So we do need to see that was 1-1 between Paradalton and Merc. So
it was
tie their set out there. We do need to know what Cine and Gallarda's score is to be able to call this, as they were the ones that were down in the bottom portion of the bracket. Again, it doesn't really matter where you end up as long as you're not last. And Nightbot did just drop that Extra Life link in again. Remember, donate through us. Donations will be up all weekend. For us, it goes towards Team Dawngate's total. They are trying to get to 10,000 dollarinos as a team. We're just trying to get to 100. Baby steps, baby steps. They're up to 8,075, so not a big jump, but they do still have quite a bit more to go. They'll be streaming over on the Wasteland Games channel until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. So 2,000 away from that goal. Pretty sure they already met their personal goal. For whatever reason, it's not going to let me go. Look, hold on.
Okay, I have.
They've already got 5,500 of their
results.
5,000 goals, so that was awesome. All right, what was the result from Cine and Gallardo?
Gallardo 2-0 over Cine.
Wow. Alrighty. That actually put Cine in last place, but Kissalicious Lips bowed out.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to go ahead and call that for Cine, since they stepped out of the tournament.
Yeah.
Cine, if you do want to play tomorrow, show up. But that will be it for us today then. I'm going to go ahead and host Waystone Games since they are doing their Dawngate Extra Life stream, Reno. Make sure you donate for the kids. It's for the kids. I think earlier Spinal Dash was saying he's a predator for the kids. What? I think that was the... He was playing Predator Dibs because somebody donated and said play Predator Dibs. And he made the mistake of saying, why are you a predator? I'm a predator for the kids. Yeah, that's not what you want to say, Spinal Dash.
Oh, wrong, Spinal Dash. Oh, my God.
So that is the top 8.
Playing King of Masks.
Let me just run down this real quick. We got Pork Chop, Merc, Jimberjingers, Genghis Khan, Gallardo, Paradelton, Glycera, and then Cine will be actually number 8, even though they're listed as 9. Kissalicious Lips will be in the alternate spot, despite what it says. I'll make sure that everybody knows that. But we will see you tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, folks. It's Eastern Standard Time right now in the U.S., is it not? Or is it Daylight Time? I don't know.
Yeah, it's Daylight for another week.
It's Eastern Daylight Time right now. Okay. I thought that's what I put up on the site, so... And I did. So, I was right. Alright, so 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time tomorrow. We should be on the Wasteland Games channel unless their Extra Life went over or they forget to change the title and are all asleep. We may end up over here, so just pay attention to the Twitter. Twitter at the Shapers Guild for all those updates. Thanks for hanging out with us, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow.
All right, have a good day.